Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are way down after pumping for days. One thing is that it's totally normal. The crypto market has to surge down before it could pump even higher. Well, this isn't why we are here. We are here to discuss about Hyperlane, the reason why it is seeing some price surge, and the latest news on Hyper. Before diving deep into the topic, please help our team by liking this video and subscribing to this channel to keep this channel going. Firstly, why is Hyperlane pumping? Looking at the prices, Hyperlane is currently at 51 cents, which is up at about 27%. According to news article from July 24th says Hyper just bounced back 25%, and it's likely because there's less of it on exchanges. Since July 9th, the supply has been dropping, meaning fewer people are selling, which could cause a supply squeeze and push prices up. The same article also highlights some bullish signals. Hyper broke out of a falling wedge pattern, and the super trend just flipped green. Plus, it seems to be moving differently from Bitcoin now, which could mean money is rotating into Hyper. Also, July 21st article said Hyperlane unlocked 14 million Hyper tokens on July 22nd. But despite that, the price is up in the last 24 hours. So while the unlock may have caused some early selling, it looks like the market handled it well, and with less Hyper available on exchanges, that may have helped the price bounce back. There's also mention of Hyper's listing on major Korean exchanges like Upbit and Bitham in earlier July, which caused significant surges. However, those events are from mid-July, so they might not directly explain the 24-hour increase. Still, continued exposure from these listings could contribute to sustained interest. There was a tweet from Hyperlane on July 24th about Warp Routes 2.0 using Everclear.org for native rebalancing, which is a technical development. Also, note that Hyper was listed on LCX on July 21st, which is a new exchange listing, adding liquidity. The integration with MegaETH testnet on July 9th is a bit older but still within the 14-day window and shows ongoing technical expansion. If you have Hyper tokens in your portfolio, my advice for you is to keep them safe because these coming months will be a blessing to whoever is holding Hyperlane tokens. Let's get into the full details of Hyper for those that don't understand what this project is all about. Hyperlink is an HTML element that allows users to navigate between web pages. Hyperlinks are often displayed as underlined words or phrases, and they can be clicked on with a mouse or tapped with a finger. When a user clicks on a hyperlink, they are taken to the destination page. The destination page can be on the same website, or it can be on a different website. How do hyperlinks work? Hyperlinks work by using the ref attribute. The ref attribute specifies the URL of the page that you want to link to. For example, if you wanted to link to Google, you would use the following code: creating effective hyperlinks. Your hyperlinks are a powerful tool that you can use to improve your website. Here are some tips for creating effective hyperlinks. Create descriptive hyperlinks. The hyperlinks you use on your website should be descriptive. This means that they should clearly describe the page that they are linking to. For example, if you are linking to a page about your company's history, your hyperlink should say company history or our history. Consider the relevance of your links. Your hyperlinks should also be relevant to the content on your website. This means that they should only link to pages that are relevant to the topic of your website. For example, if your website is about gardening, you would not want to have a hyperlink that says, "Click here for our latest deals," because it is not relevant to the topic of your website. Use keywords in your anchor texts. When creating hyperlinks, you should try to use keywords. This means that you should use words that describe the page you are linking to. For example, if you are linking to a page about gardening tips, you would want to use the word gardening in your hyperlink. This will help search engines understand what your website is about, and it will also help users find the information they are looking for. Include calls to action in your hyperlinks. Your hyperlinks should have a call to action. This means that they should tell users what they need to do when they click on the hyperlink. For example, if you are linking to a page about gardening tips, your hyperlink could say, "Click here for gardening tips." Think of hyperlink location. The location of your hyperlinks also plays a huge role in their effectiveness. You should try to place your hyperlinks in places where they will be most visible to users. For example, you would want to place a hyperlink in the navigation menu of your website so that users can easily find it. You should also avoid placing too many hyperlinks on a single page. This can be overwhelming for users, and it can make your website look cluttered. Limit the number of hyperlinks. The number of hyperlinks you include on your website is also essential for the success of your website. You should try to limit the number of hyperlinks to no more than 100. This may seem like a lot, but it's important to remember that each hyperlink should be relevant and descriptive. If you have too many hyperlinks on your website, it can be difficult for users to find the information they are looking for, and it can also make your website look cluttered. Limit the amount of text in your hyperlinks. The number of text in a single hyperlink should also be limited. You should try to limit the amount of text to no more than 50 characters. This is because too much text can make your hyperlink look cluttered, and it can also be difficult for users to understand what the hyperlink is about. Use visual indicators. It would also be a good idea to create hyperlinks alongside some form of visual indicator. This could be an icon, a button, or even just some underlined text. This will help to make your hyperlinks more noticeable to users, and it will also help to improve the user experience. An example of a visual indicator that you could use is an arrow icon that points to the hyperlink. This will help users understand that the arrow is clickable, and it will also help improve the user experience. Engaging images are also a good choice for visual indicators. This is because they can help to break up the text on your website, and they can also help to make your hyperlinks more noticeable.